I mentioned her because she has a grandson here, and I asked him if he would come out and speak to us, and he said no problem. He's the same age as you guys. He's in high school and senior. Well, I won't say anything more. I'll let him say the rest. But Capri Dozier.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We don't know a lot about me, so before I say anything to you, I want to give you at least a little background, because a lot of people, they like to know who is giving me this information. Who are you to tell me, well, maybe I should do this or that in life that will help me succeed? So, as I begin, my name is Capri Dozier. First, I'm very glad to be here. I'm glad to be able to spread the information that I have for you today. I am a senior in high school. I go to Wall Lake Western. And I've come through a lot of hills. I had a lot of hills to climb. I've made my success now from where you see me, as I will tell you. But know this, I didn't get here by any just snap. Right now, I'm on the honor roll. I'm on the high honor roll. I made it to a 3.8. I'm happy to say that because when I first got to high school or arrived to high school, my lowest grade point average was a 1.2. Right, I know, low, right? Yeah. See, I wanted better for myself, okay? To have a 1.2 was nothing to smile at. It was nothing to smile at. I brought that home to my mother. She's like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like, you're going to school, you're not trying to do your work, you're talking to class. See, it wasn't that I wasn't handling my business. It's not that I didn't want to. It's because of the situation that I came out of. I used to live in Detroit. My school, I went to St. John Lutheran Private School. And our schools it just wasn't sufficient to what I needed to become the success I'm trying to become. Once I left, and now I live in Wall Lake, I had to make a change for myself. The reason I have that 3.8 is because I wanted that. See, that's the trick. Everybody, they want success, but do you want to go through the work that it takes to get there? See, everybody doesn't want that equal work. They like, man, I just want to quit it in a hurry. That's not how it is. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. I wanted success, so I fought for it. I want to be the top. I am the top. So I continuously fight for it, and I will get there. I have a couple points to bring to you today. My first one is why learn history. I feel that when you learn your history, especially as African American people, and they're all people, but especially us, since we've been deprived from that, you walk with a different austere type of appearance. You walk like, I know who I am. Can't nobody tell me that I can't do this. Statistics won't faze you because you're like, I know who I am. I can do this, I can do that, I am this, I am that. Okay? But I wasn't at that point. As I tell you now, I'm at that point because I worked for it. I went to find out what was I being lied to. See, we have been lied to for the past years, believe it or not. But it's more to us African Americans than you think. But do you want to know? Do you want to be up here? Mentally, physically, anything. So I say, why learn history? I chose to dig deep and find out about me because I knew it was something more. There's something more in here. I'm more than what statistics tell me. I'm more than what the news tell me. I'm more than what the color of my skin as a society has been lied to believe. I'm more than that. You are more than that. Everybody's more than that. Before I go on, I really want to say I like this organization. It's more than I love it. Brothers in Transition. Brothers, it just sounds good. Brothers in Transition. And to see for the people who have come up here and said the things that they have to say, I see that you're serious. That's what I'm trying to get going on in my school right now. we have this club called African American Awareness. Sounds a little funny because awareness, you know, when you say aware, that's like be aware. But I won't go into that. The thing is, I'm trying to spread to my African Americans the message that they are just missing. A lot of us are confused as to reason why I again say learn your history. Because when you don't know, how do you, that's like putting somebody off the basketball court and saying, well, you about to cross over the ground real quick, but they never hit the court before. They don't have that experience. So how do you expect us to rise up and act as the people that we are and we have been in the past if we don't even know we were then? If you only know that I came off the boat chained up to my brothers to work on the plantation, if that's all you know, then that's all you will live, that's all you will portray. It's time to let go of the mental slavery. I tell everybody that, especially African Americans. One point, another one that relates to mental slavery. The word nigga. Okay. That does not mean my brother. Okay. That does not mean that we're friends. I don't go around and I don't call anybody my nigga. I don't go and say, oh, what up, my nigga. When one person came up to me, African American, he said that the other day, he said, what up, my nigga? I said, hold up. That's not my name. If you will address me by Capri, or you won't say nothing to me at all, I will estrange you out of my life with the words. The reason is because that's mental slavery. When you think that a word that means ignorant, okay, and I ask people, what is the etymology of nigga? Okay, it is deprived from nigger, which means, as I've said, nigga. I mean, ignorant, excuse me. That's not, how does saying you ignorant, that means you're my friend, you're my brother, you're my sister. No, that's not what that means. That's mental slavery, okay? That is the trick to have you demean yourself. The people who, the older generation who lived through that, we understand them, because that's all they were called as they grew up. But to not even live through it, and then you get mad when white person say it, oh, you know, he said, oh, it's off. It's off. No, that's mental slavery, because see, that's the trick. They wait for you to get mad. See, it's not even about, oh, I can beat him up real quick. I can handle him in the street if he say that to me. It's not even about that. It's that, oh, did you get mad? As soon as any other race call you a nigga, you mad, you ready to go, you ready to get him. That's the trick. They got you. Already. See, it's time for us to start working up here. Because see, that's how racism is nowadays. It's surreptitious. It's not even in your face no more. See, since we're not gonna be spraying you with a water hose, I'm gonna get you in your education. Why you think public school is going on strike? The government funds the public schools. We're going to stop giving the teachers money. The teachers go on strike. Stop teaching the kids. Simultaneously, they stop learning. Then they can't go to college because nobody is teaching them. They feel good, oh, it's no school. But see, it's really killing you in the end. See, they getting you up here. They want to stop you right here. So it's time for us to start using this and fighting back. Results of knowing. When you know about yourself, I can tell you this from personal experience. As I've learned more of my African heritage, as I've gone deeper, I can walk with a different mindset completely. That's why I can go, I've lost that mentality. Because I used to be one of them. So my nigga, I quit. See, because I know it's not like that. It's something more to life than all we doing is going to jail. Because that's another trick. That's where they want you to go. Because when you in jail, the man, see when you knock the man down, that's it right there. The man is the natural born leader. Now get me, I didn't say that women couldn't be leaders and that women are not good leaders. But men are natural born leaders. It's in the Bible, check it out. Okay? We are natural born leaders. So when you put us in jail,
come on now,
then the little man, he can't look up to his dad because where he at? He in the people. Okay, all of us are in jail because we've done something. Some of us have gone, we know, under false pretenses. But when you got your head in the book, they're not going to even approach you that way. I've been told a line that teach people how to treat you. When you walk in like I'm about business, okay? When you walk in saying I know what's going on, I am on the story, I am the it, if that's what you would like to say, what have you. I am the serious part of whatever is going on. That's exactly how they will treat you. I can tell you that for example at my school. Going to Wall Lake Western, it's not a lot of us. Not. It was all good when I didn't know about me. See? And I'm just keeping it real. My white teachers, that's all it is. That's all I've had. It was all good until I start saying, you know, oh, let's learn this about Africa. You know, why don't we? Until I start asking questions, okay? Until I start hitting those hard-hitting questions that it's like, oh, wait a minute. You know, it changed. Attitude changed. It all changed. They never was so friendly with me no more. It's like, oh, okay. You know, they see it. You know, but they have to treat me with respect. They have to treat me like, you know, he knows who he is. They're not gonna try that unnecessary stuff. And we all know what it is. We all live through it every day. It's not gonna try that. And I'm not trying to, oh, you know, white people are so bad. I have white friends, okay? But I'm not going to not tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you what I had. I'm not going to not say what I've gone through at my school. Okay, everybody is not perfect. But up here, it being that will change the whole appearance. We have to change our appearance. Nobody else will change it for us. You can't be mad the way somebody looks at you if you're not even doing anything to stop the way they're looking at you. A book I wanted to bring up to you today is Secret of the Ages by Robert Kohler. You know about that book? Good book, yeah. My father told me about this book. This book helps you you know how when the people say, when the line goes, whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. This goes deep into telling you how to set your mind to doing whatever you want to do. As unfortunately I can't remember your name, but you were saying about the dream. When you have that, and you learn how to harness that, when you learn how to harness this right here, you say, look, I want to do this. Give you a story. You can do it. 7th grade, okay? But even before that, math was a real struggle for me. Like, it was just a real struggle, okay? I will always just get a C, just average. My mom always tells me, average won't get you nowhere. If you want to be the best of the best, you want to be rolling down the block in 22s, then you have to be the best, okay? You're not going to get it selling drugs. You're not going to get it. You have for a minute. That's another trick, but I'm diverting off my topic. I want it better. I always had a C in math. And I said, you know what? I'm not standing for that no more. I always had family, had a real good support system say, no, you can do better. This is unacceptable. I brought C's home, that wasn't good enough. You know, I didn't get no pat on the back. I didn't, oh, you did good. No, you can do better. This is not good enough. They always was pushing me. I'm reaching for the bar, but they move it just so I can miss it. You know, so I can keep on going. I said, you know, I'm going to do better than this. By the time I hit 7th grade, because the C average went from at least, 4th grade to the 6th. So I said, it's over. I'm doing something better. 7th grade had a B in math. All the way up till now, I've had a B. I've taken algebra, 2, trigonometry, and I mean some hard-hitting math class. I'm in private stats right now, still holding that B. I've never had lower than a B in any of my math classes since then, since the 7th grade. That's because I wanted it. See, as I've said with the 1.2 to 3.8, that's because I wanted it. Okay, if you don't want it, then of course you won't get it. You can't say, oh man, you can't be mad at anybody else and look at them because they have theirs, and then you want it, and you mad at them like, oh, you think you all that. Well, why don't you go out and get it yourself? How you gonna be mad at somebody else? If you don't have it, then go get it. Go take it. Nobody's gonna give it to you. Nobody. Nobody was gonna give me that 3.8. I had to stay up late, 8 hours straight doing homework. As soon as I get home, boom, 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 writing it out. That's because I wanted it. Go and get it. And reading that Secret of the Ages, that's even a more helper, because it's like, okay, I visualize myself. I'm using my subconscious mind, my universal mind. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking real hard on this. I'm going to make this happen. And you have to work towards making it happen. You can't just see yourself doing it. You work towards it, and then it becomes reality. Another point, just wanted to add this in. Unplug from television. Unplug, just unplug. Too many people are, they're being programmed, and you don't even know it. That's the thing. So many people walking around, and you tell them, you know, it seems so clear for the people who are not in that. You know, you're like, nah, man, why are you following? Because they follow exactly what they see on TV, exactly what they hear in the songs. in rap. What is rap today? Yeah, exactly. My hoes, my money, my cars, my, you know, all the everything that shouldn't be there. You know, okay? And that's what our kids and younger generation, anybody who listens to it, regurgitate it, because you listening to it. You pounded it in, and it's just coming out. And when you tell them something different, they look at you like, nah, you know, because they're so programmed, they don't even see it. Unplug. The faster you do that, opportunities are always there. But will you open that door? Can't nobody unlock it for you. You have the key. Everybody has the key. Boom, right there. You had the key since you've been born. But will you unlock the door? You standing at it. So I was standing at it. See? Now I'm walking through. Everybody can walk through. Just because they say black people won't go to college, that don't mean you gotta follow it. Okay? It was a blessing that I'm going to Western Michigan University. Excuse me. See, ACT scores, I'll just be true. Hey, I didn't do that high, you know? I didn't do that high. But I have my prayer time. I was listening to a pastor, he said, you know, when you can have you a spot in the house, wherever it is. He said, you know, I like to go in my closet or whatever. I sit on my couch every day I come from school, and I have my own personal prayer time. And I said, you know, Lord, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I got to go to college. I want to go to college. I have too many dreams. There's too many things I want to do, you know. And then, next thing you know, schools were coming out. They say this is the first year they ever done this. Schools were coming out, sponsors, everybody. I got accepted on the spot. I knew exactly where I was going in November. Everybody was still getting to know each other. But that's because I had it up there. See, God will take the pure heart and the heart that is serious. See, I wasn't playing. See, don't play. The opportunity is always there. Walk through the door. Another point, as we transition, as we gain intelligence, as we gain a higher status as African American people all over, we got to bring back black businesses. We used to have that. That's lacking. We used to be, I read another book. This is a good book you should read. I hope you write these books down, okay? This other book I read was The Burning. Good book, see, you know. I'm kind of stuck on you. Was it 29 or 21? 1921 race riot of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Greenwood, good book. It goes into how we were doctors, lawyers, and we had our own hotels, we had our own stores. Why don't we have that today? Because we are not going to get it. Okay, I'm done looking for jobs. I'm gonna make my job. I'm gonna be the boss. Okay, I'm done answering everybody else. And you can do that. Nobody really sat me down and said, look, Capri, you're gonna have to make your own businesses. You're gonna have to bring all this stuff back we've been missing. We know what we have been going through. I made the decision. I said, no, stuff gonna be different. I can't sit around and watch us sink deeper and deeper. I'm done sinking in the hole. It's time we climb out and start walking with everybody else. Okay? Yes, we were brought over here, but does that mean we can't be the best? Does that mean we can't be the top? No. Just because they say it, they gonna tell you the exact opposite of what they don't want you to be, because you are capable of being it. We have it in us to be everything we want to be. Everything. So when I see you trying to get to that, I'm gonna tell you can't do it. And then the people without the strong mind, they're gonna fall for it. So for people who have a strong mind, tell everybody else. Let them know, look, this is not the track you want to go down. I think you said you had to let those people go who not on the same path you on. I did that all this year. I don't know what it is. It's just people. Everybody is not on the same path that you are on, and you have to estrange them out of your life. You have to say, you know what? I'm headed for success. You're not. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna get on this side and I'm gonna do what I'm doing, because that's what you have to do. That's what, like as I said, that's what I've done in my school. A lot of people, nah, I'm gone. You know, and of course they gonna say they stuff, but don't conform to the uniform. See, so too many people huddled up in one little clique, you know, and they have their certain, but they're the end. And they look at you funny because you're doing something different. I start updating my vocabulary. I talk like a white boy now. I'm like, what's wrong with getting smart? What's wrong with knowing the words that somebody's going to say to you one day, and then when you don't know what they're saying, you sit up here with it. I'm not doing that no more. I say, you know, I'm going to know. Okay? I want to know more. It's more to life. It's too much more. How I'm doing on time? Move it on a little bit.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
gotta wrap it up.
All right, cool. Okay. You know what? Like she said, once you start talking, you get to going. My last little thing, and then I will go. As I've said with the rap, people, they're not bringing the message anymore. They are fooling you with what is perceived as what black people should be. It's time to bring messages and a change. I have one little thing for you, something that I write or that I have written. Just listen to this and I will be out your way. Excuse me. Why so many of our diversities not enrolled in universities, thinking that their hip-hop lines are all about the curse and leave the hoes they squeeze their average leads and then take the lead for our young generation to ultimately hit mental decrease. Can't explain why this stressing me. I'm only trying to excel to the top. New world order is definitely present. Bookstores beginning to stop. Borders are closing. Best Buys are increasing by the doors while square footage quickly diminishing. The info media is less to explore. Now what does this mean? Oh, you haven't noticed? Well, I'm here to open your eyes. There's purpose in the focus. Don't be oblivious to the world because you're mentally choking. I know you feel technological, the flip of a page at the ease of a finger, not realizing the clandestine controls to keep your mind in a strict hold. Better watch your six before you fall into a deep hole. Wrong advancement moves faster than you can blink. It's harder to lend a hand to someone who's on the brink. Rather join that crowd in mass consumption, oxygen to fire. But the chaos we still running. It's time for people to grab their own mind as society is crumbling. TV is candy to the untrained mind, perceived as reality, but really they're scripted lines to keep that cerebral compact and neat. A bunch of drinking and strife, the utensil to keep you blind while the same destruction you see becomes a part of your life. Not in every case, but in someone's place. The quicker you unplug, you're in the running for this race. What happened to them days where many felt equality? Oh wait, I forgot, disparity always follows me. That's the feeling of a person with color who's on the rise. When you hear me spit, I have no reason to tell lies. In this new rap game, there will be a surprise, but I never give up the truth. I have to try. But will I do more? I will do more than try. I will succeed. So how many people want to walk this road with me? Well, everyone can be a leader. Someone has to lead.